Hi, it's me again. And I want to clarify, first of all, I'm not going to throw any accusations around in this video. I don't want to get into any trouble for a start, but who am I to chuck accusations around? But this story piqued my interest. You know that I talk often about this fascinating character, Katie Price. And I saw this today, and I'm starting to think that some of the headlines might be unfair. So I thought we could have a little deep dive into this one together. Look at the headline first, look. Katie Price should be banned from owning dogs and face legal action in court after seventh animal dies, says Petter. Or Peter, or however you pronounce that. Because she's had some trouble with animals in the past, right? And there's a petition here. You know how I feel about a petition. I love a petition. Where is it? More than 32,000 animal lovers have now signed a petition calling for Katie to be banned from owning pets. Has she done anything that bad to warrant that kind of pushback? 32,000 people care enough about this situation to sign a petition for Katie Price to stop being allowed to have pets. I mean, her seventh dog passed away, and that's in the date range. Where is it? Yeah, there's the sixth and seventh animals to die in the Mum of Five's care since 2017. So what's that, 6 years, and she's lost seven, is that dogs? Oh, seventh animal, not necessarily dog. That's a pretty bad hit rate, isn't it? I mean, it's a sad situation, so I don't want to go accusing her or anything, because there's not many sadder things in life than losing your dog who's been with you a long time. Very, very, very sad. So I thought, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the death, and we can kind of come to our own conclusions, can't we? So let's have a look. So our most recent one is, look, Kate announced the tragic news about Blade. Words cannot express the loss of my best friend, my protector, my absolute everything. Blah, blah, blah. Rest in peace, Blade. Yeah, that's how I would feel if I lost my dog. Very, very sad indeed. And the vet group says here, look, Grove Lodge Vet Group alerted the public to the incident this morning, writing on its Facebook page. Unfortunately, we had a large shepherd dog handed in. Found on the A24, the dog does not have a microchip, however, was wearing a brown Louis Vuitton collar. I don't agree with your dog not having a microchip. I don't agree with chipping humans, but I do agree with chipping a dog, because if it gets lost or something, that's how you get your dog back. But anyway, the incident happened just 7 months after another of Katie's dogs, Sharon, was killed on the same road. A driver picked the Pomeranian off the A24 and took her to a vet's in Pulborough who confirmed the death. It followed a litany of 5 other known deaths. More are alleged, which began in 2017 when one of her horses perished after being struck by a motor. She doesn't have a lot of luck with cars, Katie Price. I know it's a bit sad to make a joke about this, but she's not lucky with motor vehicles, is Katie Price. A year on, a delivery driver hit her Alsatian, Queenie, who was gifted to her by her ex. Chameleon Marvin died from a broken heart. I'm no veterinary nurse. Is that possible? In 2020, a second Alsatian, Sparkle, was hit by a car after escaping onto the same road that claimed Blade's life. Months later, French bulldog Rolo suffocated. The family's nanny sat on the pup after it dozed off under a chair when Katie illegally gave it vet prescription-only cannabis oil. Katie has also had to give away an out-of-control Alsatian bear for attacking other animals in the past. So that A24 seems to be a bit of a problem for her, doesn't it? I mean, we lived in a pub on the outskirts of Colchester. What was it called? It was a little village. I can't remember the name of the little village. It was a long time ago. I was like 7 or 8 or something. And we had an Alsatian. There was our guard dog, Athena. And she ran out into the road and got hit by a car. She survived, luckily, but it was devastating at the time. So when that happened, we took more precautions about letting her off the lead in the pub car park or in the pub garden, etc. If she keeps losing dogs to the A24, surely put a fence up, something, or stop letting your dogs roam free. Because it doesn't sound like she was chasing after that Pomeranian or Blade if they had to be handed into a vet. So again, I'm not passing any judgment here, but it's she has a problem with that A24. If it was me, I'd put a fence up. or stop letting my dogs roam free outside. But I say, I don't know what happens inside her house. I just thought it was interesting, this one. One, that she's lost so many animals in such a short space of time. Really, do you think it's a short space of time? Well, probably farmers lose more animals than that. They turn into burgers, don't they? But 32,000 people cared enough about this to sign a petition to stop her having animals. That, to me, that's interesting, because she ain't that famous, is she? You don't think that's interesting? What do you think about this? Are you going to sign that petition? Do you think she should put a fence up? Or do you think I should stop talking about Katie Price on this channel? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be. Ta-da.